You know, spring is here. Have you been thinking about selling your house this year? Have you been thinking about making the move? One of the ways to make sure you capture the best offers on your home is to make certain improvements that not only make your home look better, but also increase its value. And a lot of times they don't cost very much. Come on, let me show you a few do-it-yourself projects that have proven their worth. One is make a good first impression. We've all seen the videos on painting our front door, making sure we have a nice curb appeal, having a welcome mat. Once a buyer steps into your entryway, that alone could set the tone for the rest of the house. Maybe a place to sit, to take off or put on shoes, or put on booties if they're touring your home. You should have very good lighting as well, so blinds open, nice lighting throughout the house, and then your closets should show plenty of space and be very organized versus something that when somebody opens it up, all your stuff falls out. All the doors in the home should match. One of the easiest ways to spruce them up is some new hardware. 2 is sprucing up your outdoor space. Did you know that potential buyers can attach anywhere from 5 to 12% more value to a home with a well-maintained outdoor space? And it doesn't have to be very large. It has to be well thought. So think of a space for somebody to maybe sit and enjoy a cup of coffee or even eat outside, a place to lounge. There should be good lighting out there, especially in the evenings, and a biggie is some privacy. Now, a 6-foot privacy fence is wonderful if you have a yard, whether small or large, and you're allowed to put one up. But let's just say you have a deck area or a lanai. Sometimes something as simple as some lattice work with some vines intertwined will give you a bit of that privacy that the buyer is looking for. And if you have the budget for it, think about some in-ground lighting. And if you don't, never underestimate what a wonderful impact a lovely string of lights can have in your yard. Number 3, create more storage. Now, my grandmother used to say, a place for everything and everything in its place. And that used to annoy me when I was a kid. But when you think about it, the sense of calm and control that comes over you when you live that way is really, really nice. One of the biggest questions we know the buyer asks when they walk through your home is there going to be enough room in here for my stuff? In living areas, freestanding cabinets with drawers are great if you have children or pets, where you can quickly throw stuff in, close it up, and everything looks very neat and tidy. If you're in the kitchen, all kitchen cabinets work well, or cabinets with pull-out drawers where you can put in small appliances or dishes. Everything look very, again, neat and tidy, a place for everything. If you have a pantry, consider putting your stuff baskets. It's the latest trend, and it really gives the whole pantry a look of organization and space. 4, fresh coat of paint. Paint is always the easiest and cheapest way to upgrade your whole house. Know that the buyer is really looking for space and light and bright, so neutral colors go a long way giving your home that facelift. One of the latest trends is a cheap and easy way to do this is paint your ceiling, your wall, and your trim all the same color and sheen. You can opt for a higher quality paint when you do paint. The lower quality paints will probably chip easily, or you may have to even use more paint to cover what you've already got in your home. Number 5 is reconsider the kitchen. Now, not a whole new kitchen remodel. There's no point in doing that if you're moving. But a lot of times buyers are very turned off by old appliances. They're probably wondering if they're going to break down the moment they move in and get the house keys. So if you can, think about installing new appliances, and currently designers are advocating for ordering especially stainless steel ones. Buyers will pay more for those because they know they're new and they're going to be able to move right in and start using the kitchen. And an easy upgrade along with that is changing out the hardware on your cabinet doors to match the appliances. But if you can't do that, smaller changes go a long way too. You can always consider changing out the hardware on the cabinets to metal, and also the light fixtures, moving them to metal as well. This will elevate the overall look and feel of the kitchen. And don't forget the bathrooms. Bathroom renovations usually run anywhere from 3 to 8% of the home's value. But because the bathroom is usually a smaller footprint than other rooms in the home, sometimes a little goes a long way. So consider painting the cabinets, changing out the hardware. Make sure the plumbing fixtures match between the sink, the shower, and the tub, or upgrade those. Small fixes like this can usually make a big difference. And lastly, maybe consider tackling the floors. Now, wood flooring is a wonderful upgrade that will always add value. But these days, you have so many different types of flooring to choose from. One of my favorites that I've seen quite a few places is the luxury vinyl. It looks like wood, but it's sort of flooring where you can get it wet, it doesn't scratch easily, and by placing it throughout the home, you can use it in the kitchen, you can use it in the bathrooms. It gives a seamless look to the floor, and it connects a lot of the rooms that before might have seemed very disjointed, where you go from, wood to carpet to tile to whatever. This sort of gives this uniformity to your floors. And if you have some basic do-it-yourself skills, you can actually do a lot of this work yourself. Now, the hardest part of this project will be the size of your space and how much moving stuff around will disrupt your life as you're laying the floor. Just make sure to get some guidance, take great measurements, read the instructions, and don't forget a good pair of knee pads. Now, the value of making a home improvement varies substantially depending on two things. One is the current value of your home, and two is where you're located. And this is where having a conversation with a real estate agent can really help you. My name's Peggy Dursthoff. I'm a realtor with HomeSmart here in the Denver metro area, and I specialize in suburban living. And if you're thinking about making a home improvement, let's get the conversation going. Feel free to call, text, or email me. All my information is in the description box. And if you like this video, you're 55 and older, and you're thinking about right sizing, go ahead and check out this video over here that I did last week, where I take you through a tour of one of my most favorite 55 plus active communities. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week.